Ninju says, I have a question for you. I'm planning to buy each month $1,000 for 10 years. Is this a good idea? That reminds me of a question I saw yesterday on one of my videos. There was somebody out there, and I don't know if they're a watcher of the show or not, but they said that, what was the question? They left a couple comments under some of my videos, and it was the same question on under every video. I don't know if they were just trying to get my attention or if it was a bot, but the question was, do you think Bitcoin will go up this summer, go up in price this summer? And somebody else in there, I don't know who it was, but I checked one of the replies there, and all they said back was, bruh. Like BRUH. That was their reply to it. As in, I'm thinking, obviously it's going to go up this summer. And it's the same thing with this question from Ninju here. Is this a good idea? I could not think of a better idea than that in life. And keep that in mind, I think, with anything. There's just nothing that exists today. And this could change. Everything changes in life. But there's nothing that exists right now that is a better place to be storing your energy, your wealth. There's not. And if you can name one thing in life that's better than Bitcoin as an investment right now, or as a place to store your energy and your wealth, I would be very interested to hear what that is. And because you're considering both the past and the future here. The last 15 years, I think Bitcoin has been the best performing asset in 9 out of those years, or 10 out of those years. And some of those years, it's not even close. Like it's 600% compared to 13% in any other asset class. So that's it. I mean, the only other investment I think that you can make would be in yourself. And I think that a lot of people also sleep on that as well. Because we're moving into a world now, and maybe this is a good transition into the next part of the show, but we're moving into a world now that's going to look completely different than it does today. We're already living in a world that looks completely different than it did 5 years ago in terms of how many people are using services like this, like YouTube, like Zoom. Like if you listen to that Michael Saylor interview with Peter from What Bitcoin Did, he talks about how much has changed in the last 5 years in terms of people's mentality, people's perception towards the internet, their ability to buy things online, to communicate online. That's the world that we're moving into. And so you look at everything that's happened in the last 15 years, and then you look at the world that we're moving into. The internet's going to be the currency of the internet. It already is. And so all the value from the internet is going to be put into Bitcoin. Not only all these Fortune 500 companies, all these countries mining Bitcoin, but it is going to become the currency of the internet. And so there's absolutely no doubt in my mind that Bitcoin is the best investment, but the second best investment is in yourself. And I think we're going to move away from the whole 9-to-5 structure that we've lived in for the last 50 years, probably the 9-to-5, go to work, go to the office, work for a boss. I think that whole structure is going to be completely flipped on its head with the fiat system. People are just going to work for themselves. You have your skills, you have your knowledge that you possess, that you've accrued through the years, and you're just going to contract yourself out to a bunch of different people, a bunch of different companies, a bunch of different countries. Think about a world without exchange rates and having to ask permission from your bank to send money to a different country or receive money from a different country. With Bitcoin, you don't have any of that. It's all one currency, and you can do it over the internet without anybody's permission. So people are going to be doing their own thing, starting their own business, and working for themselves. It's already starting. And so the second best thing you could be doing there is investing in yourself. Whatever you like doing, become the best at it. And become so good that companies are going to be forced. If you want to be paid in Bitcoin, become valuable enough where you can just say to a company or a contractor, the company, that you want to be paid in Bitcoin. So invest in yourself and invest in Bitcoin. Those are the two best investments that you could ever make, whatever that looks like to you. Lock Sky says, just subscribe to the channel. Good content, good streamer. I like good. I like good as well.